Alright, you guys, welcome back to Stampaholics Anonymous, and welcome back to another battle of the stamping top coats. I have brought with me today the two winners of last time, first and second place of the last battle we did, and I have acquired in the meantime a few other kinds of top coats that I wanted to test out whether they work for stamping or not, and two of these are like very famous top coats. The I&M Out the Door is a very famous top coat, as is the Sash Vite. I only acquired this teeny tiny bottle, oops, it's that teeny tiny, this teeny tiny bottle of it because I didn't know if I liked it, and it is pretty pricey, and so it was easier to buy this teeny tiny bottle. So those are two new contestants, and then I also have two random polishes, or top coats rather, that I brought with me today. One of them is from Ciate, London, and it's a coconut top coat. It does smell like coconut. I don't know if this is water-based. If it is water-based, it's gonna work well. I don't know how fast this dries, but I brought it with me. And then also this one from Nails Inc, and this one is also fancy because it's a 45 seconds Caviar top coat. I don't know what's up with Nails Inc. They put all kinds of crazy ingredients into their polishes. I have a base coat that contains kale, and then I have two polishes that contain matcha tea. I don't know what's up with that. So anyways, we are going to test out these guys, and as we did last time, we are going to do two swatch sticks for all of these top coats, and for one swatch stick we are going to use a floating method where you don't really touch your nail art, just float a generous amount of top coat over it. And then for the second swatch stick, we're just gonna paint on the top coat with reckless abandon like we would a regular polish. So let's go ahead and get right into this little battle. The contestants are lined up, and here we go. I'm gonna zoom in so you can actually see what's happening. There. Okay, up first, Ya Queen Anne, my current favorite top coat, and this stuff just, I don't know, it has some amazing qualities. I know what they put in there. Okay, let me zoom in even farther. I think that's all we can do for zoom today. Good. And first up, we are going to float. I'm going to do my very best in doing this right. I'm not the best at floating my brush, still am not. That's why I need a good stamping top coat. And I already know that this one won't smudge, so, but I'm still trying to, you know, do the floating as good as I can. And as you can see, no smudgy smudges. Oh, and by the way, this time I only stamped all of the swatch sticks in black and not like black and colored over white, and because it didn't really make a difference. Okay, for the second pop stick, I'm just gonna paint this on like I would with a regular nail polish, and the benefit of that is that I get a thin coat and that I don't you know, have so much top coat on there that needs to dry forever. There's a little spot I missed there, you can see it. Goodie. This one does tend to bubble and it pulls these little threads. Can you see that even? There, you see that? That's from the top coat. But again, just painting it on did not smudge the image. Moving on to the second one. This is the Moira top coat. If you don't know Monro, they are a brand from Hungary, and they have very, very pretty stamping plates, very high quality stamping plates, and they also have stamping polishes and other nail art supplies. They do gel too, I think, and then they have this amazing top coat that is specifically aimed at being a stamping top coat, and this one was a close runner-upper, or was as good as the Ya Queen Anne top coat that I just showed you. So like before, I am going to float, see that? Float. Don't do very many strokes, just gently float the brush Did I get everything? No, a little on that side I did not get. There we go. Floatily float. No smudgies. A little smudging actually. Oh, that's new. Okay, good. And then we're gonna paint this on like we would with a regular nail polish. Ooh, and then it does smudge. That's new. It must be that I used a different stamping polish this time. I used the one from Nicole Diary that I reviewed recently, and last time we did this test I only used Born Pretty store stamping polishes. So yeah, it does smudge when you paint it on, but for the floating method not so much. What was I gonna say? Yeah, and this stamping has been on there for over an hour. I prepared these ahead of time. Good. Now let's get into the new contestants. I'm very excited to try these out. Good. Up next is I&M's Out the Door. And as per usual, we are going to start with floating our brush. Oops, oops, I touched it, I touched it. There. There is a little smudging, but I did go over this area here, down there twice. Okay, and then we're just gonna paint it on like a regular nail polish, because I'm lazy like that. Up, and that smudges a lot. Not liking this too much. Then we have also a new contestant, Serschwitz, and I am going to start with the floating. Would you? There. I must say that this one smells exactly like the HK Girl does, like that top coat. Okay, there's a little spot right there, but I got it. Okay, floating, no smudging. I like this, although I did put a lot of product on here. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna put you over hill. I did miss a part. Did I? Oh, and this one pulls little threads of polish too, so, and now we're gonna just paint it on like regular polish. And this does not smudge. See that I've been over certain areas a couple times now, and it didn't really do anything. Except for here, where I rubbed really hard though. It's really nice and shiny, so it might be worth the money. Up next, the 45-second Caviar top coat from Nails Inc. Ooh, what? Okay, it's one of those bottles. Jeez. Why don't they tell you that when you... Oh well. Let me smell this. Oh, smells like polish. Ooh. It's really hard to float your brush when it's that wide. But that worked. And I can already tell that it's smudging really badly, even in those parts where I was like putting on really a lot of top coat over here. It still did smudge. Okay, so let's paint this on. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, no, not so much Caviar top coat. Okay, and last up, this Ciate London coconut top coat. There's the little pop sticks. If I can get it open. Ooh, it's squeaky. Oops. All right, let's try to float. I think this is, wow, it really smells like coconut. Whew, it just hit me. I think this is not working too well. I just was gonna say that it probably is water-based, but it did smudge over there. But it really does smell like coconut. I wonder how long that lasts. Good, and now we're gonna paint it on. Ooh yeah, that makes things a lot worse. All right, let me clean up and then set up everything for the final verdict, and I'll meet you back in a second. All right, as per usual, I did spend an entire 5 minutes lining this up for this beautiful final reveal. And I must say that my Yaquinan top coat still comes out the best, even with this test, and the Monro didn't perform as well over this particular stamping polish. I don't know what's up with that, but you know, it happens sometimes. You know, some combination of polishes and top coat just do not go together very well. The I&M was okay for the floating method, but the Sèche Vite, it really hit things out of the park for me. I mean, it is pricey, but it worked under both conditions. Let me pull these out. It worked under both conditions very, very well, and just look at that shine. It's so shiny, and it's dry. It's completely dry already. I mean, it was dry pretty quickly, and it's a very smooth and shiny surface, so I like that. I don't know if I like it enough to like buy an entire bottle of this, especially because this is like, I don't know, a quarter of the price of this, and it also is really shiny, not as shiny, but still very nice. Okay, so the Nails ink and the other exotic one, the coconut top coat from Ciate, they both kind of, you know, they didn't work too well. So I guess I will have to revise my order of top stamping polishes, and I would say that my Yaquinan still is the top because of the price point of it and its performance, not only under this condition but under other conditions too. Go check out my foil top coat video if you want to find out more about that. And then I will have to make my Sèche Vite my new second place, so the whole list gets like shuffled up a bit, and Monro is only like in place 3, and then HK Girl moves down to place 4, and so on and so on. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm not sure if I want to buy like a whole entire bottle of this, but I might. I really like this. Too bad it's so expensive. Yeah, so that was another installment of the Battle of the Stamping Top Coats. I hope you found this video somewhat helpful, and let me know down in the comments below how or what your favorite top coat for stamping is and how you get it to work the best for you guys. Let me know any other top coats that you are using that I haven't tried out so far. Go check out the first installment to see the other top coats I've tried in that video. If you like this and you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you want to see more reviews and battles and all kinds of goodness centering around the theme of nails and nail art and mostly stamping, please subscribe to Stampaholics Anonymous. I really love seeing all you guys on this on my subscriber list. That really makes my day. And yeah, thanks again for watching. I will talk to you next time. Bye!